I'm in your face. What is up, diecast homies, Hot Wheel homies, green light homies, all the diecast homies? I hope you're all having an amazing day today. It's in Washington. It's beautiful outside. It's fall, my favorite season probably. I don't like the heat. I don't like 100-degree weather. I don't like 80-degree weather. Maybe 70, but this weather where the leaves are changing colors and they're falling to the ground and it's crisp and it's just nice and I love it and I'm enjoying it each day of it. It's nice to be able to have some property and it's quiet. The only thing I really hear is jets flying over, the sound of freedom, and I love that. I can see them. I wave at them because they're pretty low because they're coming into land. So it's pretty cool. I wave at them. One of these days, I'm going to get a wave back. I can't quite make out whether they're waving back at me, but I'm just going to assume that they are. So, with all that's going on in the world right now, you know, in this area, people complain about jet noise, but with all this talk of nuclear war and, you know, crazy Putin and all the other crazies out there, the sound of jets is a nice thing to hear. And if something goes down, people are not going to be complaining about jet noise. That's for sure, 100%. So today we're just going to talk about the Diecast Day of Giving. We have our first live on the Diecast Breakdown today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 2 p.m. Pacifically speaking. So this is our first live, and we're just going to be chit-chatting with you guys about Diecast Day of Giving, which basically it's going now, but it's only, only got about 3 more days till the cutoff to give to your local charities, hospitals, churches, Salvation Army. There's a ton of different places you can give to. And I don't care if you give 1 car or you give 100 cars, because it really doesn't matter. You know, if 1 million people give 1 car, that's 1 million cars. So don't ever think that just because you can't give just like 100 cars doesn't mean you can't give 2 cars or 5 cars. And even if it's 1 car, it's where your heart is, you know? So it's not something it's not something that people are out there showing off for. It's something that we're doing each year to give kids, less fortunate kids and sick kids, hope in this world, and to let them know that there's people out there that are thinking about them. And some of us have been in those situations where, you know, you didn't have much or your health wasn't so good and you felt kind of alone. So it's a cool thing. I really recommend everybody be a part of it. If you can't give, then share is what I say, because the more you share, the more that gets out to people to maybe they can give. So we're going to be doing that. Hopefully there's no technical difficulties. There usually is of some sort. So if there is, bear with us. We'll make it through it. But yeah, today I just kind of wanted to talk about, as you know, I talk about diecast, but also I just talk about, I don't know, just life and today I kind of want to talk about a couple things of what you can do out there to give you some encouragement. I strongly encourage you to encourage others on a daily basis. You know, I've been at points in my life where I, you know, especially when it comes to work, which I quit my job probably a couple weeks ago now to run my own business and take that leap of faith to do that. So not nearly as stressful environment, and it was very stressful. It served its purpose. I worked for Lexus for almost 10 years at that place, and so it served its purpose, and I miss the people that I worked with, but I don't miss the stress and the commute of 2 to 3 hours a day. I've got some of my life back. But before I get too off track, I just, you know, stress happens. You know, we all you work with people that don't pull their weight. You work with people that are Debbie Downers all the time, that complain, that do nothing but complaining. And I encourage you to live by example, lead by example, and just encourage others to do better. Encourage others to live with a purpose, a purpose to help others, to serve others, because a lot of people in this life are very selfish, and I've been there. I've been selfish, and I've been around, had friends that are selfish, and that can all change. I mean, that can all change in a day, in a week, in a year. You can change the way that you think, and you can change the way that you give. You can give more and take less, and worry less about yourself, because a lot of us get so caught up with ourselves. And just focus more on others, and you will see a lot change when that happens. So you just have to ask yourself if you're strong enough to fail when you want to jump into something new. And I encourage you to be strong enough to fail, because we've all failed, and we all will continue to fail in things. But if you do not fail, you will never succeed. And with my new business, with auto detailing, I'm taking a huge leap of faith and jumping into that, and it's going really well so far. I've got a old Datsun Z 1979, 50,000 original miles. My customer's sister-in-law owned the car brand new from this area, bought it brand new, and she somewhat recently passed away. And so it's a very sentimental car to him, and it's a beautiful car. It's citrus green. You guys are welcome to check out my detailing page. I have a lot of diecast people that are already over there encouraging me, and I appreciate all encouragement, because we all need that, and I think everyone deserves it. Whether someone thinks that you're a jerk or whatever they think you are, it doesn't really matter. But everybody's got their own thing going on. Everybody's fighting their own battle. So you always have to learn how to forgive people and to move on. And anywho, we're getting real deep today. So yeah, I've got that channel. I've got my channel I'm trying to build on Auto Peak Detailing on YouTube. And it's tough starting off any page. So, with this channel, I've got, I don't know how many subscribers now, like 1,500 or something like that. Doesn't matter. But it did, when you hit when you hit your goal, it feels really great. But like I've always said before, it's quality, it's the quality, not the quantity. And that's the same goes for my business. It's the quality of me detailing the car, buffing it, polishing it, cleaning it, treating it like it's my own every time. And so starting a new YouTube channel is tough, and it's time consuming, and it's frustrating, because some of the videos, some of the shorts that you put out that are 10 seconds or 20 seconds or 30 seconds that you put zero effort into, or little effort, they get 2,000 views. And some of the videos that I've shot that you take a lot of time and effort, in a video, whether it's a product review or a tutorial like I like to do sometimes, which is kind of tough. You put a lot of effort into those and they get 20 views. So, but YouTube's a fickle thing, because months later that video could blow up. So don't just keep putting out the content. If you're afraid that no one's going to like it, that somebody's going to say something bad, do your own thing. If you're worried about what people are going to say, then, you can turn the comments off too on videos that you make, and just do it for you. Don't do it for other people. Do things to succeed, but you might fail. And you just have to be okay with that. And you got to pick it up and try again. So, yeah, so it's been a journey. So yeah, I haven't been posting much on Dotson Diecast. Of course, I've been focusing more on Hot Wheels for Hope and getting that rolling. Website's up. We're going to start tallying how many cars are coming in. To me, that is my purpose right now. So to encourage people to give, to encourage people to be amazing, to be more than just takers, to be givers. So that's primarily why I haven't posted much on Dotson Man Diecast. And I had a question recently from a subscriber, longtime subscriber, about not shooting hunting videos anymore. Well, that's just it's not a priority right now. And I may start hunting again, in the future. It's one of those things that you can stop doing and you can start doing. It's not, the world isn't passing you by if you stop hunting for Hot Wheels. They're still out there. You're still going to find them. You're not missing out on anything. There's certain cars that your friends will just send you, possibly, or if you can't find it. And, you can always pick up where you left off, just like me in photography, because I am a photographer as well, and I haven't held my DSLR in my hand in a while, like my pro camera. And it doesn't really matter. I can pick it up next week or next month and start shooting again. And it's still there. The passion's still there. Sometimes you just need breaks from things and prioritize things. And I encourage you, if you want to do some things, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start an Instagram, just stop talking about it and just do it. And take that leap of faith and be strong enough to fail. And I encourage you to do that. And I love hearing back from people that message me or reach out to me and tell me that I helped encourage them to start something. Because that's, in life, I think, when this life is very short. And, how will you be remembered? Will you be remembered as somebody that just kind of did their own thing and was selfish, or will you be remembered as someone who served others? And I think it's important for us to serve other people and to serve less fortunate people than us. And I think that's the greatest thing you could leave behind. So just take that leap of faith and do what you want to do what you've always wanted to do. And you won't regret it. And if you do fail, trip, fall down, get back up and try again, or try something else, or try it a different way. So, yeah, this is Diecast Day of Giving is truly something that's amazing, something that is that everyone can be a part of somehow. Like I said, if you can't give, then I encourage you to share on all platforms. On Instagram, on YouTube. Send the link to your buddy that may have some extra cars to give. Just tell everybody about it. There's plenty of people out there that can give. So I always appreciate when people share stuff. So this event is about the kids and the kids only. I need everybody to always remember that. It's not about us. It's not about how many cars we give, oh, look what I gave. It's not about that, and I'm not saying that people are doing that, but just always remember that Hot Wheels for Hope was created not for anybody but the kids, and to help the kids, because for me, with my faith, it's Jesus always said that the children are precious, the children always came first. I mean, it's just really, children are precious things, and I hope to have a couple kids someday, because, it's the world that we live in is pretty crazy right now, so it's tough to raise kids in this, but yeah, we've got to be able to give them hope, and to let them know that there's people out there thinking about them. And when starting this, there's always people out there that are, someone else is going to do that, or somebody else is already probably doing that. You got to lose that mindset, because if everyone thinks like that, if everyone thinks that someone else is probably already doing that, somebody else is going to do that, then it'll never get done. So the same goes with your YouTube channel or whatever you want to do in life. There's a million different ways to do it. Everyone's unique and everyone is special. Each one of us has a different DNA. None of us are the same. We may look the same as somebody else. We may have the same attributes, but we are all beautifully created different. And you have to be able just to love people and accept them on how they're created. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. It's just kind of a podcast from the heart. So I love you guys. I hope to see you guys later on today. Again, 2 p.m. Pacifically speaking time, and then 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Chuck, and David just chatting with you guys. It'll be a live chat. Hopefully everything goes well on it, and no technical difficulties. I would love to just take a second and thank everyone that listens to these podcasts, that downloads them. It's growing. It's growing faster than it ever has, and I'm blessed to have that. And it takes a lot of hard work and sitting in a room talking to myself, essentially. But it's nice to know that I'm not talking to myself, and that I'm talking to some cool people out there, and they're listening. So what an amazing thing, How humbling is that? So I love you guys. Thank you on Instagram. I'm almost to 1,000 followers, which I never thought I'd see, because that's kind of always starts out slow as well. It starts with one. Always starts with one. But keep your head up, everybody. Do what you want to do. I encourage you. If you have any questions, email me. You can email me at hotwheelsforhope at gmail.com. Or, and just ask for some help or some advice, and I'm always willing to give it. So God bless you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next podcast.